Hello, crafters. I'm Kelly Pullum, an independent demonstrator with Stampin Up in Canada, and I love to help others enjoy creativity through paper crafting. Tonight I'm going to be sharing a birthday card with you, and I hope you'll stay around to see that. Before I get started, I want to mention a couple things. Stampin Up has a sale on right now for our kids collection products, and they are up to 30% off, and you can find those in my online store. The link is in the description of the video. Hi, Jeanette. You must have been watching the clock because you're here right off the bat at the start here tonight. That's great. I also want to mention that I have some classes coming up. Those are listed on my web page and on my Facebook events page. But to register for those classes, you need to register through the location that the event is happening. That is the Parkside Center for Older Adults and the South End Public Library in Greater Sudbury. So if you're interested in learning some more about card making, I hope that you'll join me there. So I'm going to switch over now to the desktop so that you can see some of the things that we are working with tonight. Here we go. I hope my camera is going to stay in the right position. Oh, you didn't hear anything yet, Jeanette. Was that with the library or with the Parkside Center? Just curious. So, the Circle Sayings bundle is one of the products that I'm using tonight. I'm also going to be using the birthday balloons. Oops, beautiful balloons, not birthday balloons. I called it the wrong thing in my video. Okay, well, I will be interested to hear if they get back to you or what they do, but that's great. I'll be glad to see you there. So this is the second product or set of products that I'm using tonight, the beautiful balloons and these dies, which are so fun. And tonight I'm going to use this one, which is great for creating a fringe on your product. I'm also going to use the little balloon, and I'm going to use this one, which die cuts sort of a confetti look on cards. So lots of super cute things here going to happen tonight. Okay. Now, oh, the sound is great. I did make an adjustment with my webcam so that it's a little closer to my mouth, and hopefully that will be successful. So that's good. All right, so these are the products that I'm using tonight. I've got my medium envelope, of course, and I've got some Berry Burst cardstock. This one, I think it's 1.5 and then maybe 6 inches long. Maybe even more. It's wider than my envelope here. And then I've got a piece, my card base is also in Berry Burst, 4.25 by 11, scored at 5.5. I've got a card insert, which is 4 by 5.25 in basic white. And I should have written these on the back. I think this is 4 by 4.5. And then I've got another smaller piece that is 3 7/8 by 4 3/8, I think. And this one is, I'm going to have to get out my ruler. My brain is not remembering. What can I do? All right, yeah, so this one is, it's actually, yes, 3 3/4 by 4.25. And then the final one is 3.5 square. Hi, Nancy. And then I've used 2 circles from the Stylish Shape dies. And see, this is a kind of fringe that I'm going to cut tonight. This is so fun and cute. And then a little scrap that I'm going to use for punching with. So I'm going to start off with that. I'm going to punch my circle for stamping on first. Set that out of the way. And I'm going to use 2 colors of ink tonight, the Berry Burst, and this is one of our old styles. This is a very old ink pad, but it's still working. And I'm going to use the Celebrate die here. I need my blocks. A little bit of a mistake there. A lot of my blocks are still in use from this afternoon. That happens in the craft room. I can never have enough, and never enough blocks. Okay. Oh, my camera is flipping around. I don't know why it does that. I'm going to have to try and figure that out. So here is my circle. And because this is an old ink pad, and I'm not sure how evenly the ink is spread around there, I'm doing a lot of stamping and turning. We're going to just put this in the center here of my circle. Hi, Tiffany. Welcome. And there we go. Beautiful. So that is my sentiment for the front of the card here. And then I'm going to use, also from the Circle Sayings, the cupcake here. And that is also going to be done with the Berry Burst. And I'm going to position this so that the one Celebrate is across the top and my cupcake is centered here. There. Okay. Get my chamois. I hope that the webcam is picking up a clear enough image. Now that it's raised a little bit higher, it is a little different, isn't it? I've got a lot of ink on the stamps here. There we go. Okay. So this is the first part. So I'm going to take these elements and layer them. Need my adhesive. So I've got a white circle, which is layering on top of a bubble bath circle. Oops, got that turned over the wrong way. Here we go. And then I'm going to use some dimensionals and pop that circle up. Trying to find my larger size dimensionals here, and they are hiding in plain sight, I'm sure. Here we go. It looks clear to you, Nancy. That's excellent. It's kind of small on my screen, so it's hard to tell. Is the camera flickering around on you guys? Because it's doing that to me sometimes here. There we go. So that is going on top there. Good. So now I can set this element aside, and I'm going to bring in my die cutting machine for a moment. I've got my mini boss here tonight. I think that should be big enough for the pieces that I need to cut. Oh, beautiful, Jeanette. No flickering. Thank goodness for that. Okay. So to use the piece from the beautiful balloons, it's very easy to use. I'm just going to take it and line it up here along the edge of my cardstock. Okay. And I'm going to, because I want enough of a width to tuck or to adhere underneath my my DSP, I'm going to leave a little border here so that I can see the white a little bit. Hopefully you can see that too. And then I'm going to tape this down. And I got to grab my tape. Hi, Tracy. Welcome, welcome. Oh, the autofocus. That's what it is, Nancy. Oh boy. So no jiggling the table. That could be difficult for me, but I shall try. Okay. All right. So we're just going to stick this down here and hold that in place. And get my top plate. Also hiding in plain sight. Here we go. And this is going to wind through here. Yes, I know, Jeanette. I tried to find a way to turn my camera. Oh, it's really jiggling with the cranking. I'm so sorry, ladies. I'm going to have to do this a couple times. But there we go. We get this beautiful little fringe. So I just love it. It is so cute. There you are. Now you can see it. I'll have to work on the half screen thing, Jeanette. I think there is a way to turn the camera or turn the video in the software, but I was unable to figure that out tonight. So I'm going to have to go back and have another look at that. So anyway, so now I'm going to take this piece. Oh, I am going to need the bigger piece of the bigger machine. And I'm going to do the same thing with it. I'm going to lay it here across the bottom. But in this instance, I don't want the fringe to go too high. It's going to go on here, and I'm going to have my square of DSP here, and this little fringe is going to tuck underneath here. And then I want the fringe to extend down here. So I don't want my fringe, basically, if I could get my pieces to stay in place here and grab my pencil. So I don't want my fringe to go above this part here. So I'm just going to mark that with pencil. And then I can place this piece on the cardstock. And just for the sake of the jiggling camera, I'm going to do this off camera tonight. Thank you, Shirley, for sharing. Okay, sorry about that, but I don't want to jiggle this table too much. And every time I crank that machine, the table jiggles and my autofocus acts up. So there we go. So now this is going to go on top of the bubble bath paper, this Berry Burst. I do love these colors together, and I admit I don't use a lot of super bright colors, but I do love this together. So now I'm going to just get rid of my little pencil marks here. And then my DSP, this is going to go underneath. So I'm just going to apply some adhesive here on the back of my Designer Series paper. And then this is going to get tucked underneath here like so. I'll snip off the extra. Now I'm really sticking. That's when you know how sticky our Stampin' Seal is. And this is going to go on top of here. And once you've got that all glued down, you can play with this fringe. This is kind of fun. I have to say that I don't know, I get a kick out of it. I know, Tracy, you've played with this and you had fun with it too, but I just love the way you can add some texture and dimension there. So now I'm going to add this to my card base. Here. And my first element, which I set aside somewhere safe on my table. Oh, Kelly, Kelly, Kelly. There it is. This is going to go on top here, like so. Now, I'm going to, I'm going to do some fun on the inside of this card. But before I do that, I'm going to just add my bling here. Where did I see my little rhinestones here today? Here they are. I love our basic rhinestone jewels. I use them often because they go with everything and they just add so much sparkle. So I'm going to take 3 of these and I'm just going to add a little line of the 3 down here at the bottom of the card. There we go. And that is lovely. Now, for inside the card, I'm going to use a stamp from the birthday balloons. I'm going to use the littlest one here. And then I'm going to use this little confetti one. So I'm going to do the little one in Bubble Bath. And this little guy is just going to come up here near the top. Got to get my foam mat here again. So this is just going to go up here near the top and let that stamp in. It's really juicy, so I'm giving it a moment. And I love the way this is kind of like it's almost like a distinctive stamp. It's got different shades in the balloon. I love it. Love the attention to detail with our Stampin' Up! Stamps. Oh, this one I'm getting ink on my fingers, which isn't good here. Try not to get it on the paper. So I'm going to just take this little guy and put it on top. And if I go straight up and down, I will not end up with ink where it doesn't belong. Yay! Okay. I'm going to just clean up here a moment. Both my fingers and the stamps. Because I did get ink around the outside of this. All right. Now I'm going to add a couple balloon die cuts to this. I thought I'd already cut them out, but I don't see them here. Oh, in the bottom of the envelope. Thanks, Jeanette. Yeah, it's fun. So I've got 2 little die cut balloons that I'm going to add here, but I'm also going to use from this little bundle, this little ribbon piece, and I'm going to stamp some ribbon with the berry burst as well. So we're just going to take this and we're going to stamp this one coming down. Oh, I'm not going to do that. Sorry, I'm too quick. I'm going to add these first. So I'm going to add these balloons on, and the strings are going to come from them. So one is going to overlap, and the other one is going to overlap. Sorry, I'm off screen getting my glue on here. There we go. And then I'm going to add my little string. And they're going to come down from the balloons. So this one. And this one. And they're going to crisscross a bit here. There we go. Lovely. Okay, and then I've got Happy Birthday from my Circle Sayings set. I think I'm going to need a new webcam. I've borrowed this one that's doing the autofocus thing on me. I don't think that's going to work because I can't not jiggle my table at all. So we're still learning here, but getting better. So here's my Happy Birthday. To go on here. Love it. And now this is ready to go inside the card. But I'm not done yet because I'm going to decorate my envelope. And wait till you see what I'm going to do. So there is that. Super, super cute. It is adorable. Now, for my envelope, I'm going to take this piece of cardstock and I'm going to use this die on it. Now this die cuts the little pieces of confetti out, but again, I'm going to move it off the table simply because I don't want to jiggle, jiggle, jiggle all over the place on you guys. So I'm going to cut this 2 times. I'm going to cut it once here, and then I'm going to move this around and I'm going to cut it again. Okay, so we're going to have 2 die cuts on here. One. And 2. So here we are. Got this little piece. I'm going to take that off. Carefully. Oh, do you know what? I did this wrong, didn't I? Oh, Kelly. Well, that's okay. I can fix it. I'm supposed to die cut the envelope, not the cardstock. Oh, girly, girly. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this again. I'm going to die cut this envelope. So same idea. Cut once, cut twice. Okay. There's once. Okay, and then you get a lovely eyelet there. So now I'm going to cut some cardstock here that is going to go across my envelope. Let's see if this will fit in here. It will. Beautiful. So I think I did, I'm pretty sure that was 1.5 here. Oh, nope. Yes, it was. Okay. So 1.5 inches. Let's go. No. Oh my goodness. Troubles and trials. No, that's not going to quite do it now because I made it too short. Oh, you should see me. I'm throwing everything everywhere now in here. Even my computer is wonky. Hopefully you can still see what I'm doing. Oh, the joy. Oh, the joy. Here we go. So this is going through. And now, for my brilliant idea that I did wrong, we're going to take this piece and it's going to get adhered inside the envelope. So I'm going to apply my adhesive inside the envelope here like so. Avoiding the part where the envelope closes, I'm going to lay this right across the seam and adhere it. And you see you get the lovely color through from the confetti, the birthday confetti. And I thought this was super cute. So there we go. So now I am all set with my envelope and my birthday card with the fancy schmancy inside for the happy birthday. And don't you just love it? I do. I'm trying to scroll back up to see your comments, but the computer is not letting me. Let me see. There we go. Nope. It jumped back down on me. Nope. Okay. Well, I guess I can't scroll back up to see your comments, so I'm just going to have to deal with it. But anyway, thank you so much for being with me tonight. It's been fun in spite of a few technical challenges, And I'm going to keep on working on those until I defeat them. And that is a promise. So I think it means a new webcam that isn't going to autofocus on me. Anyway, it's been fun crafting with you. Please send me a private message if I can help you with your paper crafting in any way. And I'll look forward to seeing you here next Tuesday. I'm going to do a card using the Darling Details bundle. So I hope to see you then next Tuesday at 7:30. Take care, friends. Have a great week. Bye-bye now.